This week, we're finally headed to Hawaii. I experienced Las Vegas heat like never before. Get to fly on the Lilo and Stitch plane. And get served free rum punch on the way to Hawaii. Oh, I hate my job. Well, a very good morning from Harry Reid's International Airport here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and today is a really special day. We're flying to Honolulu, Hawaii with Hawaiian Airlines. Now, there's 3 daily services that Hawaiian Airlines operate out of Las Vegas, and we're on the morning flight, 7:50 a.m. So come with me and I'm going to show you all what Hawaiian Airlines offer their customers in their economy class. After a scorching week in 40-degree Las Vegas heat, it was time to head to the airport. The runway practically tags onto the end of the strip, so it's just a 10-minute ride into the terminal from the Luxor Hotel. Now, Harry Reid is always a buzz of activity at any time of day. It is the 8th busiest airport in the USA after all. Hawaiian and Alaskan share the same check-in area, and this was already open ahead of our departure to Honolulu. So, let's talk the costs. We paid $381.20 per person for our one-way flight from Las Vegas to Honolulu. This equates to around £283 in pounds sterling, and we opted for the free seats towards the rear of the aircraft to avoid any further charges. Personally though, $381 one way for nearly 6 hours of flight time I think is pretty remarkable value. You immediately feel the spirit of Hawaii at check-in, gentle Hawaiian music playing, staff dressed in vibrant aloha shirts, and an all-round welcoming atmosphere. The team were exceptionally warm and friendly, genuinely among the best I've ever encountered in all my travels. After the check-in staff told us we were now officially on island time, we headed to security more relaxed than usual. Don't worry though, the TSA did a great job in bringing me back in line with reality. Just got through security, so the TSA line was really quick this morning. We were probably queuing for no longer than 5 minutes. Through now into the main concourse, and we were going to head to the Club LAS, which is our nominated Priority Pass lounge here at Las Vegas Airport. But unfortunately, it's opening a bit later this week because they're doing a few essential maintenance works. It opens at 8 a.m, 10 minutes after our flight departs. It's hardly a, first world problem. We're okay, and thank you for your prayers. But I did use the Club LAS lounge when I flew Virgin Atlantic around 5 or 6 years ago from Vegas back to Heathrow. And I don't mean to sound rude, if nothing's changed, if you're not really missing massive amounts. It's not a super luxurious lounge, and it does often get quite busy and cramped. It is quite a small lounge. In the meantime, they've relocated their lounge over to Terminal 1. That opens a little bit earlier at 5 a.m. So if you are departing Vegas and you're caught up in these remodelling works, then you can use the Club LAS over at Terminal 1. So, as it stands, our flight's on time, 7:50 departure to Honolulu. We've now got to get over to the D gate, D for Delta, so I assume we have to get some form of train or bus or people mover. So I shall keep you posted. But it was a really nice check-in experience this morning. The staff was super friendly. Big fan of the Hawaiian shirt uniforms that everyone was wearing. If I can get my hands on one of those, or you want to send me one, please feel free. So we're just sitting here now. We're going to grab a Starbucks, and then we're going to get over to our flight, which is boarding at about 7:05. So we headed down to the D gates, and as you get to the bottom of the escalator, there's a Visit Las Vegas exhibition with some fun facts and displays, including this giant Grand Prix helmet. The transit to D gates is by automatic people mover, and after resisting the urge to ride the giant rabbit, we were on our way. The transit takes just 2 minutes and drops you at the other side of the airport. There's some cool artwork made up of tiny drawings which we thought looked brilliant. I applaud airports who involve the local community and schools on things like this. Our flight was departing from gate D33 today, but before we went looking for the lounge, there was just enough time to take in the views from the impressive floor-to-ceiling glass windows. Here's the alternative club at LAS Lounge. It's a little bigger than the other one opposite the E-gates with various different seating areas. There's free superfast Wi-Fi and charging facilities dotted around the lounge, a bar area, coffee and tea station, free filtered still and sparkling water, a fresh fruit selection, bagels and toast, muffins and various other sundries, cinnamon French toast, rather anemic looking sausages, scrambled eggs, and roasted potatoes. There's also some cereals on offer too. A rather underwhelming selection, if you ask me. There are restroom facilities located inside the lounge, and these were exceptionally clean. I guess that's one consolation at least. So as we sat with a coffee, we finally saw our Hawaiian Airlines A330 ahead of us, which meant it was time to drink up and head to the gate. After a short wait, it was finally time to board, and we made our way down the air bridge, about to step onto our very first Hawaiian Airlines aircraft. The cabin is laid out in a 242 configuration, as you can see here, with our seats today in 35J and 35H. So all on board this Hawaiian Airlines A330 over to Honolulu. Really smooth boarding process actually today. All done by zones, very similar to British Airways in the UK. Boarding by zones. We were zone 4, but we've got on board pretty quickly. So looking forward to jetting off now to Hawaii. Really lovely crew, really friendly staff. So no complaints at all so far. The overhead bins feature a fun Disney Lilo and Stitch design. I think this is a really nice touch. There's overhead lights above your seat, but no personal air vents. Legroom is decent, though a little snug for my husband. And the seats come with a blue leather adjustable headrest and are upholstered in a striking Hawaiian fabric print throughout. Each seat has a fold-down tray table and a seat pocket with a safety card. The seats also recline too.
We are expecting a mostly smooth ride today. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelts fastened in the event we come across some unexpected turbulence. Shortly, our first flight attendant and our team will have a safety presentation regarding this Airbus A330 aircraft, and we ask that you give it your undivided attention. We'll have an update for you prior to our descent into Honolulu with the weather and arrival time. In the meanwhile, please enjoy your journey with us today and let us know if there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable. Mahalo and welcome aboard. So, all up in the climb now on this direct service, the HA7 towards Honolulu. We're over Los Angeles at the moment, so about 25-30 minutes into the flight. The crew started after takeoff with a paid sort of cafe-style service, so you could order Hawaiian-based snacks and drinks. That's now being followed by the complimentary service, which is included for all economy passengers in the main cabin, and that is a sort of breakfast sandwich breakfast service. So looking forward to seeing what we get there, and I'll show you that shortly. The crew are starting
their walk-around service now. Also been told there's a complimentary rum punch on offer. I feel, even though it is very early, we've got to give it a go, surely. So I'll report back shortly. I'll show you the breakfast service on this HA7 flight towards Honolulu. But for now, really comfortable flight, really comfortable seats, lots of leg room, no complaints. But before we get to the meal service, I have to mention one of Hawaiian's best perks, one I genuinely think is changing the aviation game: Starlink Wi-Fi. Connecting couldn't be easier, just select the network and you're instantly online, and the speeds are incredible. I averaged between 110 and 120 megabytes per second for the entire flight. From 38,000 feet I was able to video chat with my mum, which was pretty surreal. And later on I even tracked our approach into Honolulu in real time on Flight Radar 24. Airlines that resist this kind of technology are only going to fall behind, because those that offer it will absolutely attract more passengers, if only for this feature alone. So, breakfast service just concluded, and my husband and I have awarded Hawaiian Airlines the best breakfast ever. It was a turkey, sausage, cheese, egg, and Dijonnaise, sort of Dijon mustard mayonnaise breakfast sandwich.
It was basically a McMuffin.
It was essentially a McDonald's McMuffin, but it was really damn good, and served with a very generous glass of the Hawaiian Airlines rum punch, which is also super. I know it's a little early for rum punch, but oh well. And I can't even use the excuse that we're on Hawaiian time at the moment, but you know, oh well. It's 9 PM somewhere in the world. But no, really, really good food, nice breakfast. It's the only time I think I've ever had eggs in something on board an aircraft where it hasn't been awful. Really tasty, just what you need. A little bit of a pick-me-up in the morning. And of course, that famous rum punch. Nice service. I thought I'd check out the toilets at around the midway mark, and they were spotlessly clean. This gets the big thumbs up from me. So well over halfway into the flight now. We've got about just over 2 hours to go. My husband and I were just discussing, this has been a really comfortable flight, and when you first board the aircraft, there was a little bit of me that thought, oh, this does look quite an old product, but actually when you get in, settled in, comfortable, the seat's really comfortable. This leather headrest, which articulates in the top, is really comfortable. It does look a little bit old-fashioned, but it's so comfortable. The legroom's great, no complaints at all. The cabin crew have been coming around as well with various complimentary drinks throughout the flight. They've been coming around pretty much every half an hour, offering drinks at your seat, which is really nice. The Starlink Wi-Fi is an absolute game changer. This is going to revolutionise the airline industry. It's going to make flights go quicker, more comfortable. I've never known my husband be so quiet on a flight. So, you know, it's really, really fantastic to finally be able to have some reliable Wi-Fi in the sky. I've been doing some work, I've been backing up, I've been editing and filming as we go, and just having that ability to kind of do what you want, when you want, be it if you want to watch a film, stream, it really is going to change everything. And British Airways have got this thing at the moment, they're talking about removing their IFE. They're not taking the TV screens out as we speak, but they're turning them off for a few select flights to do a trial. And I think any airline that can have Starlink Wi-Fi, like Hawaiian Airlines has, I don't think there's going to be any need for those seat-back TVs anymore. I think people are going to bring their own TVs, laptops, phones, connect them to the Wi-Fi and go from there. And I think it really is going to revolutionise the way that we travel in the air. So from a comfort perspective, this one's been a real win. Hawaiian Airlines have knocked it out of the park, and I'm really enjoying my little jaunt down to Honolulu. Before landing, the crew brought round declaration cards for the state of Hawaii. These were very easy to fill in and just asked for the usual information. We were also given a chocolate shortbread cookie from the Honolulu Cookie Company and a special offer for the Hawaiian Airlines credit card. If you're based in the US, have my code by all means. First come, first served though, of course. And with that, the seatbelt signs came on and we strapped ourselves in ahead of what was a picture-perfect approach.
Aloha everyone and welcome to Honolulu. Local time is now 11:16 a.m. We will be taxiing for the next few minutes. For your continued comfort, but most of all safety, we ask you please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your carry-ons properly stowed until the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate and captain turns off the fasten seatbelt signs.
And that just about wraps up my flight with Hawaiian Airlines. Honestly, it was fantastic from start to finish. Warm, genuine service, excellent food and drink, and that unmistakable Hawaiian spirit shining through the entire journey. My only small gripe, I think a second snack before landing would have been nice, something more than just a cookie, though I will say the cookie itself was awesome. But really, that's a tiny note on what was otherwise a brilliant experience. Flying for me is never just about getting from A to B, it's about the way an airline makes you feel along the journey. And Hawaiian managed to capture something special. The sense that the moment you step on board, your holiday, your adventure, your connection, it's already begun. From the island of Oahu, I've been James Warren Oliver, and I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss another upload. Plenty more aviation, travel and hotel content coming your way. See you in the next one.